The latest developments now in another story that was breaking at noon. 2 young children and a woman hit by a car in Providence.
And tonight we've learned the woman pushing the children in the stroller is their grandmother. Those children are still in the hospital. Eyewitness News reporter Madeleine Wright spoke to eyewitnesses this afternoon. She joins us live from the Providence mobile newsroom.
Steve Shannon, police say they believe what happened here at this intersection was just a terrible accident. And the people here at the Genesis Center say they saw the whole thing and they have a personal connection to the victims. The director wouldn't say what the connection is, but there is a daycare center here. The director tells me one of the maintenance men gave the little girl CPR, which they believe saved her life. An accident reconstruction team marking the area where a grandma and 2 young kids were hit by a car while crossing the street. It happened at the intersection of Potters Avenue and Dexter Street on the west side of Providence just before 8 o'clock Thursday morning.
We heard, tires screech, and we didn't hear anybody crash. It was because the corner is really bad. There's always accidents over here.
The force of the impact knocked the 2-year-old boy out of his stroller. He and the 3-year-old girl both went to Hasbro Children's Hospital with serious injuries.
I feel bad because I have kids too, and I wouldn't want that to happen to my kid.
The kid's 64-year-old grandma was taken to Rhode Island Hospital with minor injuries. Jairo Urizar works as a mechanic in the area. He says his boss ran out and directed traffic away from the accident until emergency responders arrived.
By the time the ambulance started backing up, I saw they already had him on the stretcher, and then they were putting him in the ambulance.
Police are not releasing the identities of the victims or the driver, a 40-year-old woman, and no word if the driver will face any charges or citations. Police are still investigating what led up to the crash. Back here live, people who live and work in this area say this intersection is a hazard and too many accidents happen here. Coming up new at 6 o'clock, what city leaders are planning to do about it. Live with the Providence mobile newsroom, Madeleine Wright, Eyewitness News.
A woman and 2 small children are hit by a car today. People in the area call it a dangerous intersection. And new at 6, we're learning what the city of Providence is planning to do about it. Eyewitness News reporter Madeleine Wright is live from the Providence mobile newsroom with all the details.
Steve, police say that a woman was pushing her 2 grandchildren in a stroller here on Dexter Street when all 3 were hit by a car while crossing this street. People who live and work in this area say this intersection, this busy intersection, has been a hazard for years. The intersection of Potters Avenue and Dexter Street in Providence is back open, hours after a 2-year-old boy, 3-year-old girl, and their 64-year-old grandma were hit by a car while crossing the street around 8 o'clock Thursday morning.
I wish they can do something about it because this is not the first time.
The crash sent the family to the hospital, the children with serious injuries, the grandma with minor injuries.
So that's a really bad corner. There's been numerous accidents.
Some of the drivers, if they are passing by, they just come with speed, and this whole place is a school zone.
I brought those concerns to Providence City Councilor Wilbert Jennings, who represents Ward 8, where the crash happened. Have you heard any complaints about this intersection being too dangerous?
No, I haven't.
But now that he has heard about it, he's vowing to make changes.
I'm going to get a hold of the traffic engineering. I also will get a copy of the police report of this tragic accident, and I will see that we can make some improvements, some more signs or slow down. We don't want these things to happen again, so whatever it's going to take me to do to prevent this from happening again, I will do it.
Back here live, Councilman Jennings says he's also planning to visit the victims in the hospital. Police are still investigating what led up to this accident. Live with the Providence mobile newsroom, Madeleine Wright, Eyewitness News.